Hey, what's going on, y'all? Those who don't know me, my name Juan Rivera. I'm from North Philly, born and raised, all my life, from all over the place. Kensington, Somerset, Allegheny, Cambria, Hope in Somerset, Masher in Cambria, you name it. You know what I mean? Uh, Glenwood, Westmoreland, you name it. All over the place, all my life. I grew up there, I was raised there. Like they say, the jungle's where the lions rumble. And I was definitely one of them lions at one time. But now, I'm one of God's lions. I'm walking with God now. I'm a whole different person. God is good. It's a blessing to be 50 years old and come this far and make it out of there. So I want to share my story with y'all. So on March 13th, I was already using, just not so heavy. I didn't see my kid for almost a year. It was so hurting. It took so much out of me. It took a big piece out of my heart that I can never replace again. And I'm learning how to live with that piece missing. It's hard. I don't wish that on nobody, regardless. A lot of people, they don't know. I raised that kid. I was there for him. I changed his diaper. I taught him how to walk, crawl, everything. I was there for most of his babyhood. I was most of all his childhood. I was there until he got a little bigger. Then me and his mom separated. I wasn't as close, but I was close with him, but not as close like I wanted to. Not as a teenager. I didn't get to that. I didn't get that chance. Like I said, I didn't see him for almost a year. I wish I did, and I wish I knew what was going on, because I know for a fact I would have changed things. But his mother, she didn't reach out to no one, and that's the God honest truth. But I'm not gonna get to that. It is what it is. His mother loved him, and she was there for him. Oh my God, so much more. I can't even compare at all. And I will never talk bad about her, ever. But anyway, I'm here to talk about me, right? So I want to share my story. So on March 13th, like I said, I received a phone call. My son, they was murdered right outside school, and he was shot 10 times. For a person like me to receive that call, it was different. It was different because I know that he expected so much more, and everyone else did too. They expected for the crazy Nelson, because that's what everyone knows me as, to go crazy. I don't know what happened that day. God came over me, and he said, "Leave it to me. Leave this to me, my son. You got more. I got a whole life for you, and you gotta live for the others." But anyway, I went crazy, man. I went in even deeper. I never seen myself that way. I'd used before, but never so heavy. I started shooting up dope. I started shooting up cocaine, smoking crack heavy, shooting up fentanyl, trank, cocaine, mixed together. Wow. Highly. It was eating my flesh from the inside out. Highly. I never seen myself so highly like that. I ended up losing everything. I ended up losing my home. I ended up being homeless. I ended up having to send my kids to family members. Wow. A $200 a day habit. Non-stop every day for 2 years straight. Every single day. Never missed a day. I never got sick. But I had to hustle. I'm a hustler. So I know how to go get it. You know, that ain't nothing. So I hustled. I went out there and hustled for my habit every day. Killing myself. Every day. Killing myself. I don't even remember my son's funeral. I don't remember. I can't really remember it. I don't remember my mother's funeral. I can't really remember. I was so high as a kite. I was so gone. I don't really remember greeting. I don't remember. I remember, but I don't remember at the same time. I don't remember the feeling. I don't remember the feeling of my son. All this feeling came after. Came after I got sober. After like a year of me being sober. That's when it hit me. That's when it hit me about my son, that he wasn't here anymore. That I could no longer make it right for him. That I could no longer wait till tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I go the next day, I go the next day. I call him the next day. I call the next day. I call the next day. I don't feel like talking to his mom. I call the next day. I can't no more do that. When I lost him, I lost two. I lost my daughter just as well. His sister. I lost them both. She don't want nothing to do with me whatsoever. No matter what. I come far with it, man. I come so far. I thank God every day, every moment, every minute, every second. I thank God. He brought me up here to the mountains. I ain't planned to come up here. I just wanted to get right. So I just planned to go to my sister's house up in Rochester, New York. And I was ready. I was ready to stop. I was ready to change my life. And if I wasn't going to do it for myself, I had to do it for my little ones. I had to figure a different hustle. I had to figure a whole different life. I had to figure it all out. Every bit of it. Start over. Because I didn't have nothing. Only clothes on my back. That I had got from shoplifting from when I was getting high. Yup. And my sisters. And all my sisters. That's the support I had. All my sisters on the phone. Telling me what you gonna do. Because let me know what you want for your funeral. So just let us know what you want for your funeral so we could have it all fixed up for you. I know. Crying on the phone. And that day. And my older sister, she's like a mother figure to me. Crying. My niece, nobody will give me no more drugs. And I had money. Believe me, we had money. I didn't want to do it no more. I just wanted to stop. I was just so scared. So scared of the withdrawal. What was coming, it wasn't no joke. And I went to the first program and I left. And I went and got high. And the second day, my sister's on the phone again. This time they crying. This time they asking me what I want for my funeral. And I told my sister, come on, take me again. She took me to a different program. And there I stood for 2 days. And then the second day I told I just got up and I said, I'm not doing this here. I'm not doing this. I called my sister. I said, believe in me. I'm ready now. Let me come home. I already took a Suboxone. I took a medicine. I want to come home. I want to do it home. And I sat down there. And I laid down there in a blow-up bed in her living room. And I did it. 2 weeks laying on that floor, not being able to eat. I must have lost at least 40 pounds. Not being able to eat, skin and bones, that's it. Or not being able to eat, nothing. Drink water, nothing. And my wife there with me, sitting there. The whole time, 24 hours there. Sometime I'll have 4, 5, 6 soups there, trying to eat, a spoon at a time. And make me another one. My sister come and make me food and I'll just leave it there. Until I did it and I got up. It took me a month to get up out of that floor. And another 8 months or so to recover back my strength. And after a month that I recovered there, I was still in the city. Sort of like Philly, just a little more deader. But it's still the city. So look at what God did. He worked it. Some problem happened in my sister's house. And somehow, I ended up here in the mountains. All the way up here. All the way up here by Buffalo up here. In the mountains. Bath, New York. Never heard of it ever in my life. Y'all see what it looked like. I show y'all all the time on the videos. This little town made me learn a lot about myself, made me learn a lot about other people, and made me see a whole different life of life. Because you know what? God is preparing me, and He's preparing me for something way beyond my imagination. I know He is, and I'm working it with Him. I'm following whatever He want me to do. I'm gonna follow. But I come here, and let me tell you, it been hard for me here, man. It wasn't that easy. I came here, and the only thing good that it was that they gave us housing. And the next day we go to DSS to that building, so they could give us food stamps and stuff. And we come clean to them, and we tell them where we from. And we tell them where we come from and how we've been and what we did and everything. And they used it all against us. Instead, they put us in a federal investigation. And instead, they started coming into our house 3, 4 deep, asking us to volunteer for a urine. Yeah, uncertified people. But we still did. And we still followed through with everything. And we still come through. And we start eating up all them programs. And eating up everything they ask us to do. And everything we wanted to do ourselves. To better ourselves. To make the foundation so much stronger. And here we are now. It's hard. It's hard for us, man. I can't even seem to land a job. I done put in so many applications. It's like this little town, they talk all together. But you know what? I start praying. I start praying and praying and praying in my truck, sitting in my truck. And one day this lady come and called my phone. I knew I was going to get that phone call that day. I babysitted my phone and invite me for church. And I start walking with God. And I felt the best thing I ever felt in my whole entire life. He was waiting for me. And He said, finally, you're here. And we're here. And it's hard, man. And I want to tell y'all about my story. And I want to ask the people to help us. To help us. At first they had us in a hotel. At first they had us in an apartment. Now they got us in a hotel, and my kids are going through this, and it's so hard for us. We can't seem to score the home. But we have see all these other people moving forward, and us, we trying so hard, and we did everything they asked us to, and my wife working, and I'm trying to do my Social Security for a year now, my SSI, because I can't read, I can't write, I got a gunshot wound, I land a job, they fire me because I can't read and write. Every job out here asks you for a degree I don't have. And you can't go to an interview like you used to go there. You could tell the guy, look, I'm a good worker, I'm a good learner. Just test me and see. You can't do that no more. It's been hard. But, so, yeah, me and my wife, we're going to be telling you a lot about us. I'm going to be reading some letters that I received from my programs. I received from parenting class, fatherhood classes that I completed, counseling. I got some letters from everyone. I definitely have great support. So I want to ask the people if they could help us. So we put up a GoFundMe page so that maybe we can raise a funding to locate ourselves in a house, get everything we need, get everything my kids need. My son, he's autistic. I'm gonna be sharing my family with y'all, and please look it up on Facebook. Juan Rivera, Amberlyn Hessian. Like I said, we're going to put up a GoFundMe page, and we will appreciate if the people can help us. And anything they can help us. We don't got a limit. Whatever God wants to do, we're just going to leave it in God's hands. And trust in God. And thank you. I'll be sharing a whole lot more. And that's what I'm asking. I'm asking, you know, if y'all can bless us and help us, it will be very appreciated. God bless you. Share this video. Subscribe. Look forward to watching more of our story.